We're going to change gears a little bit now. And, we've talked a lot in past DVDs about us praying. And this one is entitled, We Know to Pray. That's the title. Now, most Americans know we should pray, though we don't spend very much time doing it. And if we pray out in a public place, some godless one will throw a fit. And why we put up with it is beyond me. I mean, our country was founded upon God and His Word. Our Constitution is based on God's principles. And we let a few override what most preferred. But see, when our country has a crisis, then we're encouraged to stop and to pray. And if we had been praying, we could have prevented some crisis. So start your morning off with a prayer each day. Now, even the liberal media reported on prayer. After the baseball game, the Democrats were on their knees. And even as they were reporting on prayer, they were lying. I don't think they see what they need to see. But see, our leaders were sincerely crying out to God. I mean, they were truly speaking from the heart, because they knew that they could have died that day. And I commend them. It's a great start. See, God is trying to lead us to unite together. And that may be why many were not killed. And I think God is trying to speak to you leaders. Next time, much blood could be spilled. And see, we have thousands of years of history, example after example for us to see. A nation cannot stand long term without God. A nation will basically cease to be. And then after a collapse of the government, they try to start over a new way. And this always happens when you don't follow God, when you don't follow what God has to say. So I want you to stop and look at how your plan's working. Why we have protests in the street. I think it's time to have a come to Jesus meeting. His ways you need to greet. Now, I know many is going to scoff at what I'm saying, but many of you know what I'm saying is right. And you're the ones that's going to have to make the decision. So stand for truth and join our fight. Because we're praying that God will remove the godless by any means that He wants to use. You now have a decision to make. You can join us or you can refuse. Again, there is no neutrality with God. You're on one side or you're on the other. And you cannot stand on the sidelines. So come and join the praying sisters and brothers. Because we are going to take our country back. We're going to do it with you or without you. And you've been put on notice to decide. So let us know what you want to do. Leadership, we're going to be calling your office. We're going to be asking you which side of the fence you're on, what you want to do.